Do you ever feel a deep, unsettling restlessness? A sense that the life you are living, the person you believe yourself to be, no longer fits. It's not a loud crisis, not a dramatic breakdown, but a quiet, persistent hum of discomfort beneath the surface. You might feel disconnected, agitated, or simply bored with a reality that once felt solid and meaningful. You look at your job, your relationships, your daily routines, and a voice inside whispers, "Is this all there is?" This feeling is not a sign that you are broken. It is not a crisis to be managed or a problem to be solved. It is a sacred summons. It is the first tremor of a profound personal quantum transformation. You are not falling apart. You are falling into alignment. The discomfort you feel is the friction between two realities. The old you, which is dissolving, and the new you, which is emerging. This is the signal that your energetic frequency is beginning to shift, to vibrate at a higher, more authentic rate, and your old reality, built on a lower frequency, can no longer contain you. The greatest changes in the universe and within you do not happen with a thunderous roar. They happen in the stillness. They are quiet, subtle, and internal. You are being invited to stop looking for external validation, for a dramatic event to signify that your transformation has begun. The transformation is already underway. It began the moment you started to feel that quiet unease. This feeling is your internal guidance system, your soul, communicating with you in the only language it can, the language of energy and feeling. Your work is not to fight this discomfort, but to listen to it, to get quiet enough to hear the whispers beneath the noise of your daily life. What is this feeling trying to tell you? This discomfort is simply data. It is evidence that your internal energy is moving faster than your external circumstances. You have already changed on a quantum level. Your consciousness has already made a leap. Your physical reality is now in the process of catching up. This is the essence of creating your reality, not from a place of force or struggle, but from a place of energetic alignment. The change you seek is not something you have to chase. It is something you must allow. You are being recalibrated. Trust the process. This process of recalibration begins by understanding the fundamental nature of your reality. From the perspective of quantum physics, everything is energy. You are not a solid, fixed entity. You are a vibrant, dynamic field of energy and information, constantly vibrating at a specific frequency. Your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, they all carry a unique vibrational signature. The law of resonance, a key principle in quantum mechanics, dictates that like frequencies attract. You experience a reality that matches your dominant frequency. When you feel stuck or dissatisfied, it's because you are in resonance with circumstances that match an old, outdated vibrational state. The solution, then, is not to change the circumstances outside of you, but to change the frequency within you. This is not just a spiritual metaphor. It is a description of physical reality. The famous double-slit experiment demonstrated that particles of matter, like electrons, exist in a state of pure potential, a wave of probability, until they are observed. The moment of observation is what collapses the wave of potential into a specific, particle-based reality. You are the observer of your life. Your attention, your focus, your feeling state. This is the act of observation that collapses the infinite potential of the quantum field into the specific experiences of your life. The restlessness you feel is the wave of your future potential beginning to build, asking you to shift your observation, to withdraw your energy from the reality that no longer serves you and place it upon the reality you wish to create. The primary obstacle to this shift is not in the external world. It is not your boss, your finances, or your family. The primary obstacle is your own subconscious mind. Neuroscience has shown that the subconscious mind governs up to 95% of your daily thoughts, behaviors, and emotional reactions. It is a vast archive of your past experiences, particularly those charged with strong emotion, from a very young age. Your brain began to record your experiences and form beliefs about who you are and how the world works. These beliefs became subconscious programs. Your identity, the very sense of who you are, is not a conscious choice, but a collection of these deeply ingrained programs. So when you consciously decide you want to create a new reality of abundance, love, or freedom, you are using the 5% of your conscious mind to fight against the 95% of your subconscious programming that is tethered to the past. The feeling of being stuck, the self-sabotage, the procrastination. This is the incoherence between your conscious desire and your subconscious identity. To truly transform, you must go beyond conscious thought and begin the work of reconditioning your subconscious mind. You must unlearn the emotional responses and limiting beliefs that keep you anchored to a reality that is dissolving. This is the deep, internal work of transformation. It is about becoming more conscious of your unconscious self. So, how do you begin to consciously recondition the 95% of your mind that operates below your awareness? The key is not to think your way into a new reality, but to feel your way into it. The language of the subconscious mind is not logic. It is emotion and imagery. To create a rapid shift, you must generate the feeling of your future reality in the present moment. This is where a simple yet profound practice comes in. Every morning, before you engage with the external world, take a few moments to close your eyes. Instead of thinking about what you want, ask yourself, how would the person I am becoming feel? How would the version of me who is living in abundance, health, and love feel right now? Would they feel gratitude? Would they feel whole? Would they feel empowered? Do not just think about the feeling. Embody it. Generate that emotion in your heart and in your body. Let the wave of gratitude, or freedom, or wholeness wash over you until it feels more real than your current circumstances. In that moment, you are performing a powerful act of quantum and biological creation. From an epigenetic standpoint, when you generate a new emotion, you are sending a new chemical signal to your cells. This signal instructs your genes to express themselves in new ways, literally upgrading your physical body to match your new state of being. You are no longer just a victim of your genetic inheritance. You are the active commander of your genetic expression. You are signaling to the quantum field that this new reality is who you are now. By repeatedly practicing this feeling state, you are rewiring the neural pathways in your brain and reconditioning your body to a new emotional home. You are collapsing the wave of potential and beginning to draw the evidence of that new reality to you. This process moves you beyond a linear, three-dimensional understanding of reality and into a multidimensional one. The quantum model suggests that all potential realities exist simultaneously in an infinite field of possibility. There is a version of you who is vibrantly healthy, a version who is profoundly wealthy, a version who is living your greatest dream. These are not far-off fantasies. They are existing energetic potentials waiting for you to tune your frequency to them. The restlessness you feel is a sign that you are becoming aware of the dissonance, the incoherence, between your current frequency and the frequency of the reality your soul is calling you toward. Think of it like a radio. If you want to listen to a classical music station, you cannot be tuned to the frequency for rock music. You must deliberately change the dial. Your feeling state is your dial. When you feel lack, worry, or fear, you are tuned to the frequency of that reality. When you deliberately cultivate feelings of gratitude, abundance, and wholeness, you are changing the dial. You are attuning yourself to a different potential reality. This is why positive thinking alone often fails. You cannot simply think a positive thought while your body is still broadcasting the emotional frequency of fear or unworthiness. Your being must become coherent. Your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions must all align with the same signal. The double-slit experiment shows us that reality is participatory. It waits for your observation. When you align your entire being with the frequency of your desired future, you are making a powerful, coherent observation. You are instructing the quantum field, and the field has no choice but to respond. It must rearrange itself to reflect your new state of being. The universe is not punishing you or rewarding you. It is simply matching you. To make this a lived experience rather than just a concept, you must integrate it into the fabric of your daily life. This is not a one-time event. It is a new way of being. Your challenge is to maintain this new state of being amidst the triggers and habits of your old reality. Begin each day with the practice of embodying the feeling of your future. But do not let it end there. Throughout your day, create conscious check-in points. Set a reminder on your phone or use a common occurrence, like walking through a doorway, as a cue. In that moment, pause. Take a single conscious breath. Ask yourself, what energy am I broadcasting right now? Am I in the state of the old self, reacting with stress and impatience? Or am I in the state of my future self, responding with peace and clarity? If you find you have slipped back into the old frequency, do not judge yourself. That judgment is part of the old programming. Simply and gently, without force, guide your emotional state back. Bring to mind the feeling you cultivated in your morning practice. This is the work. It is the moment-by-moment choice to withdraw your energy from the reality you do not want and place it on the reality you do. I want you to try this today. Just for today, set 3 reminders to consciously check your energetic state. And tonight, in the comments below, I want you to share one moment where you successfully shifted your frequency, no matter how small. By sharing, you anchor the experience for yourself and inspire others on this path. We are a community of creators, remembering our power together. As you practice this, you will inevitably encounter resistance. The old identity, the ego self, will not dissolve quietly. It will generate doubt, fear, and impatience. It will point to your external reality and say, "See? Nothing is changing." This is a crucial test. This is where you must anchor into a faith that is deeper than your 5 senses. The ancient spiritual texts from Vedanta speak of Maya, the illusion of the material world. Quantum physics affirms this, showing us that what we perceive as solid matter is over 99.9% empty space and vibrating energy. Your senses are showing you a delayed reflection of your past vibration. The doubt you feel is the echo of old programming. Your work is to hold your new frequency despite the lack of immediate external evidence. This is the definition of faith given in the Bible. The substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You are providing the substance, the energetic signature, and the evidence will follow. When doubt arises, see it for what it is, a sign that the old energy is losing its grip. Acknowledge it without empowering it. You can say to yourself, "I see this doubt. It is the residue of my past. I choose to anchor in the feeling of my future instead." Every time you do this, you weaken the old neural pathways and strengthen the new ones. You are building quantum resonance, like a tuning fork that causes another to vibrate at the same frequency without touching it. You must hold your new vibration with such stability and coherence that your external reality has no choice but to begin to resonate with you. The delay between your internal shift and its external manifestation is the final test of your conviction. Do not waver. What you are experiencing is not a crisis. It is an awakening. The restlessness, the disconnection, the sense that something is off. These are the sacred growing pains of your evolution. They are the undeniable signs that the shift you have been asking for is not imminent. It is already happening. You have already changed. Your consciousness has made a leap, and your reality is in a state of quantum flux, reorganizing itself around this new, higher vibrational you. Do not look to the horizon for the change. The change is the very act of you looking from a new perspective. Every moment you choose to feel gratitude instead of lack, every moment you choose peace instead of anxiety, you are collapsing a new reality into being. The past has not been wasted. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every mistake was a necessary part of your preparation. It was the training ground that forged the strength and wisdom you need for the reality you are now stepping into. It was all leading you to this moment of realization, You are the observer. You are the creator. Your feeling state is the brush with which you paint the canvas of your life. So take a deep breath. Feel the power that resides within you. The discomfort is a compass, pointing you home to your true self. Listen to its whispers. Trust its guidance. The greatest change is happening now, in the quiet sanctuary of your own being. Embrace it. You are not just witnessing a transformation. You are the transformation itself.